France, 1916. A terrifying new killing machine appears on the World War I battlefield. The tank, on a mission to crush German defenses and end 2 years of bloody trench warfare.
The advent of tanks changes warfare completely. It will never be the same again.
The rolling 28-ton monsters horrify the Germans and send panic through the lines.
These guys had no idea what's coming towards them. None of these guys had ever seen a machine like a tank.
The Germans respond with ferocious firepower.
You're sitting in a metal coffin that will turn into an inferno in seconds.
And finally field lethal tanks of their own.
Machine gun bullets are smashing against the tank, and that noise is death.
The face of modern warfare changes forever, and the stage is set for history's first great tank battle.
In 1916, the Great War is a stalemate. We've got trench warfare. There's a line of trenches with the British and the French on one side, then the Germans on the other.
The result? A 700-kilometer network of trenches, barbed wire and machine guns, cutting a deadly swath through Belgium and France. This is the Western Front.
But the technology of 1916 is based on infantry, which are vulnerable to machine guns, and of course are always held up by trenches and by barbed wire. So even at the very beginning of the war, people are aware that there must be a way of overcoming barbed wire, trenches, machine guns.
The British believe the solution can be found in tracked vehicles. But the idea of a mobile weapon on the battlefield has been around for ages. From Hannibal's war elephants to the drawings of Leonardo da Vinci, and right up to the science fiction ironclads of H.G. Wells. The British launch a top-secret weapons program, calling it the Tank Project, to trick German spies into believing they're water carriers. The reality is lethally different. These are mobile killing machines.
What makes the tank so important in the First World War is that for the very first time, you get the combination of thin armor plate, a power source, and the technology of the track.
On January 29, 1916, the British unveil history's first tank, the Mark I. Outfitted with two enormous 20-meter-long tracks, the Mark I is designed to span even the widest of trench infantry attack. Their mission? Crush the barbed wire and suppress machine gun fire, allowing the infantry to advance and storm the German trenches.
This is where the battle begins. Early in the morning of the 15th of September, down this road here come the tanks, moving towards the village. Already assembled are all of 41st Division. The infantry waiting to go forward with their tanks leading.
Not only do we have this tremendous amount of noise roaring off the engine, which is right in the middle, these exhaust stacks carrying the fumes out through the top of the tank will now be so hot.
Although tanks can't be said to win the war, the fact that they're available is very, very important for the Allies. They're part of that mix which allows ultimate victory to be achieved. The advent of tanks changes warfare completely. It will never be the same again. Once you've let this out of the box, you can't put it back again. The motto of the British Tank Corps is through the mud and the blood to the green fields beyond. And that was what had been looked for throughout the Great War. And that was what they hoped to achieve.